All right, today we're going to unlock a completely new way of looking at the world around you. We're diving headfirst into the basics of sociology. And trust me, it's this incredible field that helps explain all those invisible forces that kind of pull the strings in our lives.
So let me ask you something right off the bat. Have you ever felt like your own personal struggles, things like finding a decent job, trying to pay off debt, or even just navigating relationships, are part of a much bigger story? Like it's not just about you?
Well, that feeling, that's exactly where sociology kicks in. It basically hands us a brand new pair of glasses, a totally new way of seeing how our individual lives are shaped by the wider world we're all a part of. And the key to this whole new perspective is this amazing concept called the sociological imagination. A sociologist named C.W. Mills came up with it. And really, all it means is developing this super clear awareness of how your personal experiences connect to the wider society. It's about seeing how your own little story fits into the giant epic story of history and social forces.
Okay, let's see how this works in the real world. Think about this. If one person in a huge city is unemployed, we tend to look at that as a private issue, right? Maybe it's about their character, their skills, something personal. But what if 30 or 40% of all the young people in that society are unemployed? Suddenly, it's not just a personal problem anymore, is it? No way. It becomes a public issue. And that forces us to stop looking at individuals and start looking at the bigger picture, the economic and political structures of the whole society.
So that's the big question then. How do we actually study these big public issues? Well, this brings us right to the heart of what sociology is. It's the science of society. The guy who's often called the father of sociology, a fella named Auguste Comte, he's the one who gave us this core definition. His big idea was that we should use the same kind of systematic, scientific methods to understand the laws that govern our social world, just like we do for the natural world.
Okay, but what kind of science are we talking about here? I mean, science isn't just one thing, right? You've got the formal sciences, like math and logic, all abstract stuff. Then you have the natural sciences, physics, biology, studying the physical world. Sociology fits into this third really cool category, the social sciences. This is where we turn the scientific lens back on ourselves, on our behavior, our interactions, and the societies we build.
And this is where it gets tricky, but also fascinating. In, say, chemistry, you can run a controlled experiment in a lab, but you can't exactly put a whole society in a test tube, can you? Studying humans is just inherently complex and messy. So while sociologists are always striving for objectivity, they also have to deal with the human element, our feelings, our culture, our constantly shifting perspectives.
All right, so if sociology is the science of society, that kind of